Hey everyone, I'm Carla from Carla Arlene Creations, and I'm going to show you how to make a golden snitch floral pick. Although there are no flowers involved in making the pick, but you can use it in a floral arrangement or add it to a wreath or a garland if you are decorating for Harry Potter. Hey everyone, I'm Carla from Carla Arlene Creations, and I am creating a golden snitch floral pick, even though there's no flowers involved in this piece. Uh, but I wanted to share with you how I am creating this. Um, I am using a 1.9-inch styrofoam ball. I got these in a 4-pack at the Dollar Tree. You can actually make your golden snitch any size, but for what I'm doing, I wanted them to be a little bigger than normal. And then I'm also using some air dried clay. I got this off of Amazon. I believe this is like an off-white. You could use white, off-white. You really don't want to use any dark colors for this because you're going to be painting it. And you want the gold paint to cover up whatever color your clay is. So that's why I stuck with like an off-white cream, or I could even use a white. I'm just going to condition my clay here. And then I'm going to roll it out. I think I need to condition it a little more. It's a little sticky today. I'm not going to roll it real thin because I don't want it to rip. And I'm just trying to roll it out so that it's going to cover the styrofoam ball. Then all I'm going to do is take the styrofoam ball, put it down, and then try to work this on with as little folds in it as possible. And I'm just going to cut some of this excess off. And I'm trying to smooth out the clay on the ball. Then what I'm going to do is I'm taking a skewer. You can use a small dowel rod. And then I'm going to put this in the bottom. And then we're going to set this aside and let it dry so that we can paint it.
Okay, we're going to open Cricut Design Space and we're going to go in and add a circle, and we're going to change the color to kind of a gold. And the styrofoam ball I'm working with is 1.9 inches, and so I add clay to it, so we'll make this, it's a 2-inch, so that's good. Next we're going to click on and look images and look for a snitch. And we're going to ungroup this, and we're actually going to get rid of this piece because all we want is this. Now our circle is a little smaller than this one, so we're going to center this here and then click on the wings, and we're going to bring them down in size. Let's see, we'll try 8. How about 8.5? I think 9 will be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the circle back forward, and I'm going to select both of these, and I'm going to click on combined and subtract because I want to take the circle piece out. So next we're going to duplicate this, and let's see, I'll use a rectangle, and I'm going to duplicate that rectangle because I want to get rid of 1/2 of each one of these. So we're going to click on combine and subtract and do the same here. That way I have each wing separated, and we're going to click on these and duplicate them, and then we're going to flip them. That way when we cut them out, we have a back and a front. So next we're going to click on make it, and I'm going to fix these that they'll cut out in less cardstock. And then we're going to click on continue after we turn on our machine. And we're going to connect to our machine here. And we want heavy cardstock because I'm actually using glitter, and sometimes glitter cardstock is a little heavier than just the glitter setting. And then I'm going to load the paper into my machine and cut it out.
Okay, so since our clay snitch is almost air dried, it's dry enough that we can actually paint it. I'm going to use some of the Deco Art metallic gold paint to paint this. It takes several coats to paint your snitch, so you're going to have to do several times of painting until you get it totally covered. But all I did was I took this and I just painted gold paint onto my clay. Just trying to coat it completely. And then I'm going to let that dry and then coat it a couple more times in order to get it to be solid gold. In the meantime, I already have one already painted, as you can see, and I'm going to add the wings that go on it. Just have to find the wings that are actually the same size. Let's see here. Yeah, those two go together, so these two go together. And what I'm going to do is make fronts and backs of my wings. And I'm going to glue a piece of a toothpick in so I can stick it into the sides of the snitch. So I'm just going to put some glue on my cardstock here. I cut these out of glitter silver cardstock using my Cricut. And I'm just going to lay the toothpick in there so that when I glue this together, it all glues at once. You just want to make sure your sides are even, and then press down to form around your toothpick. And I'm just going to set that aside and let that dry, and do the same with this piece. And we're going to let those lay there and dry before we put them in our gold ball. Before I add any more pieces to my floral arrangement, I want to glue some felt on the bottom, as this is going on a table and I don't want it scratched. So I thought I would just use some red and yellow felt that I have and glue it on the bottom of the styrofoam. So I'm just going to cut this. And I have my hot glue heated up, and I'm going to put glue on here and glue this piece of felt on. And I'm just making sure it lines up along the edge. And then you can either use all red or you can use red and yellow. I'm trying to see. I don't think I have enough of the red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a piece of yellow. And then I'm going to try to cut this straight. I'll admit I'm not the most straight cutter. And then we're going to glue this piece on. So there is the bottom of our centerpiece. And like I said, this way it doesn't scratch up the table if it gets moved. And let's see if these are dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut part of this toothpick off. And I'm going to insert this into the side of my snitch like that. Actually, I think we need to turn it around. There. And there is our golden snitch. And then we're going to add this into our floral arrangement. Actually, you can just turn it so it's sideways. That way it's not going over. And there is one golden snitch. And when we get the other one done, I'm going to put it on the other side.
I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to make your own golden snitch floral pick. This is a very easy pick to make. It just has to dry the air dry clay, so it does take a little bit of time in making this, but you can work on cutting out your wings and all while your clay is drying and you're painting several coats of paint on. So I hope you have fun making some golden snitch flower picks, and happy crafting.